cool. It's a light, medium dark roast, chocolate and vanilla.
Sorry.
This is the absolute last coffee you can get at the airport in Albuquerque, New Mexico, but it's chocolate pinon, so it should be good.
So I just moved, and well, I wasn't in Santa Cruz, so this is new. Usually I bring a different kind of coffee, but Lulu Carpenter's has a shop in downtown Santa Cruz, and you can go in there when you're homeless, and you can get unlimited coffee all day long to keep warm. So I have no idea what it tastes like. So there we go. And then this is Matt Glomans, and it's the same coffee he brings every time. And there's a story, and I don't remember it.
It fixes your PHP code.
What's that?
It fixes your This is my coffee. It's from the train station by my house, which has surprisingly good coffee. Good names. This one's Yeti's Revenge.
All right, so this is from Laura, who is now managing the list for the coffee.
She does it.
Yep. So Laura has a ceremony coffee, which is an Annapolis brand, and she got this to share with everyone. Apparently, it's a medium roast with peach, bright, and creamsicle. This,
You really sold that one.
I don't like medium and light roast, so there's that. So this is my favorite coffee. This is from Evergreen. It is a tiny bake shop in Chestertown, Maryland, in the middle of farm country. And he is the absolute best bread maker I've ever had. But he is such an asshole. So what's interesting about this thing is that he doesn't actually roast the beans. They're roasted in another part of Maryland, in Easton, like an hour away. But they only do small roasts for like bake shops in the Eastern Shore. So it's kind of cool. And this is a dark roast. And I wasn't sure if I was going to make it to Evergreen before they closed, so I also got Rival Coffee. This is Wasim's edition, but he didn't make it this morning. He's probably still in the registration line.
No, did he register yesterday?
No, he didn't pick up his badge, did he?
Who?
Oh, he's Wasim.
Yeah.
You'll meet him at the Drupal for Gov table. And don't please miss our Drupal for Gov table. We're literally giving away Disney.
Giving away what?
Disney?
All right.
Yes, you'll see when you come by our table.
This is from the western suburbs of Chicago. A couple brothers started a brewery there in 1996, and then they started roasting coffee in 2012. And this comes from Colombian Cauca Valley and Brazil, and it was roasted on April 18th. And it has the city of Chicago flag, so I'm true to my school.
There we go.
I can go. This coffee is, this is the one that my mother-in-law drinks. It's a guy that has a couple plants in Costa Rica. He benefits at his uncle. And he actually packed this just for DrupalCon. That's why it says Café Molido, ground coffee, which is not. But it's just very, very artisanal, benefit from Costa Rica. He actually made the logo and everything.
Nice.
This is from Manchester Coffee Co. in Lexington, Kentucky. Their website is theirname.com. If you want to look them up. This one is a light to medium roast. It is very fruity. It's my favorite. So if you like light, fruity, little acidic first, this one. Yeah. I was like, that one.
Okay.
This,
Go on.
sorry. This is from Heart Coffee here in Portland. They have a couple of locations around. This one is closer to my house. It is really delicious. This particular one is Ethiopia, and it says nectarine, guava, and honeysuckle, but I believe it is medium. And I think this is very, very recent. April 25th, so.
So this is Three-Story Coffee. It's a small coffee roaster in Jefferson City, Missouri, which is smack in the middle of nowhere, and where I live. So, and they have, for the last 10 years, have been partnering with growers in Central America and now Africa, and working directly with them to bring beans. So they're always good. It's a medium roast. And most people seem to like it when I bring it.
Yay.
I'll go next. So Borealis Coffee from Bristol, Rhode Island. They actually have a small shop that is a former train station, right next to the bike path in Rhode Island. So been drinking this for a while. It's pretty good, and this is a medium roast with hints of almond, cocoa, and stone fruit. So, there it is.
This is a French roast from 49th Parallel Coffee Roasters in Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada. They've got a subscription service, and it's really good.
This is from Receiver Coffee in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada. They're the only local roastery, and for a while their roastery was in an old brass shop, so like the train repair place beside the train station. Yeah.
I got one, Central Connecticut. They're called Yellow Pink Brewers. It's one of my favorite places to go. They set up it's like a brewery, and they do drinks there too. But I love their branding. Yellow King is from the first season of True Detective. This is called their Zombie Roast. It's kind of dark and sweet. And I had no idea that I took it on the plane and it didn't look like this. I think maybe the elevation. Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool.
This is a house roast from the French Press, which is a independent, minority-owned coffee shop in my town that I go to every day. This is the coffee that I drink every day. Really good stuff. It makes great cold brew, and I think I've brought their coffee before. I love it.
This is what I found in my cupboard. I didn't know I had it until I just saw it, so I decided to do the coffee BOF. It's Flagship Coffee Roasters in Gainesville, Florida. And according to the packaging, it is a dark and light roast coffee, creamy, toasted pecan, subtly bright with hints of honey. Flagship Coffee Roasters.
Every night. Mike, can you tell us the story behind this?
Wait, we have one more before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, sorry for being late. I'm coming from Peru, and this is also coming from Peru naturally. And this is the Millimetrica is the place where they roast them. It's a geisha variety, and is these roasters are the best that I have found in Peru. So this with a lot of love. I'm not sure how it works. It's the first time I'm here.
Okay.
So like one day I was at Publix and I knew there was like a, what was that?
I was in Asheville.
Yes.
It was like our second or third coffee exchange.
Something like that. And then I saw like this crappy ass coffee, like Folgers decaf, and I was like, I wonder if I can get away with this. So I took that to the coffee exchange with all the fancy coffees, and I'm like, bam.
What's the roast date on it, Mike?
This?
Yeah.
It must have been like 2017, 2018.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Can we have some tasting notes?
And this is, yeah, it's best.
I think it tastes more on the way out.
Yeah, and Amy June has since called it the Brick of Shade.
It also has a website, brickofsha.me.
Yeah. And so I received the Brick of Shame at MidCamp. I did some packaging because the Brick of Shame was damaged at some point. Somebody shamefully.
You can. It was Chris McGrath.
Oh, it was Chris McGrath. Chris McGrath.
Call him out.
Yeah. It was very nicely vacuum sealed, and it was not vacuum sealed anymore. So I found a neighbor who had a vacuum sealer, and we re-vacuum sealed it. It's also now free to have another layer of stickers, and I believe it should last at least another couple years.
And what happens is it goes to camp, and someone ends up with it because they're going to the next camp and they're going to go to the coffee BOF.
Yes.
And I have given the reins to
Oh yeah. Well, so yeah. So the brick of sha.me is a fantastic website. I highly recommend. I also have a special message from my daughter that she recorded that will be presented when the Brick of Shame is claimed. But Mike, since you're in charge of